a season when I couldn't find the flow, when every prayer felt like it went nowhere. I didn't know He was already carrying me. Here my world came apart at every seam. I stopped pretending I was holding it together. The job was gone, the marriage barely breathing, and the faith I thought was solid bent like leather. I remember sitting on the kitchen floor one evening, too far past crying, past the point of tears, just emptying away I hadn't known was possible, just hollow from the weight of all those years. I didn't pray that night, I didn't have the language. I just sat there in the dark and waited. And something came that I still can't fully name. A warmth, a presence, a love that never faded. He carried me when I could not walk. He held me when my hands forgot to hold. He spoke my name into the darkest silence. He warmed me when the world had made me cold. I thought I was abandoned in the valley. I thought the distance meant that He was gone, but He was in the valley, right beside me. He was carrying me all along. The months that followed weren't a straight line upward. Grace doesn't always work the way we plan. There were setbacks, and there were mornings full of doubting. There were days I questioned everything again. But something had been different since that kitchen. Something in the foundation had been changed. Not that life got easier or pain stopped visiting, but that I knew that I was not estranged. You don't have to have the strength to take the next step. You don't have to understand the road ahead. Just know that underneath you're falling are the everlasting arms that catch the dead. He carried me when I could not walk. He held me when my hands forgot to hold. He spoke my name into the darkest silence. He warmed me when the world had made me cold. I thought I was abandoned in the valley. I thought the distance meant that He was gone, but He was in the valley, right beside me. was carrying me all along. If you are on your kitchen floor tonight, if the prayers have stopped because the words have left you, He is in the room with you right now, this moment. He has not left, He will not leave. You are not too broken to be carried. You are not too lost to be brought home. You have never once been truly abandoned. You have never been alone. He carried me when I could not walk, and I will spend the rest of my life saying so. He carried me when I had nothing left to offer. He carried me through everything I couldn't know, and now I walk a little differently than before. Not because the road got easier to see, but because I know that when my legs give way again, there are everlasting arms beneath me. If you're on the floor tonight, He's already there. He never left. He carried me, and He will carry you. There was a season when I couldn't find the floor, when every prayer felt like it went nowhere. I didn't know He was already carrying me. The year my world came apart at every seam, I stopped pretending I was holding it together. The jar was gone.
Faith isn't always seeing the road ahead. Sometimes it's just taking the next step in the dark and trusting the hand you cannot see. There were years I couldn't trace His fingerprints on anything. Couldn't find His hand in what was happening to me. The prayers I sent seemed to dissolve before they reached Him, and the silence felt like all the answer I could see. I watched good people suffer without reason. I watched the wicked prosper without cost. I asked the questions every honest soul has carried, and for a season I was genuinely lost. But something kept me from completely walking away. The thread so thin, I almost didn't feel it. The faintest pull of something I still cannot name. The grace that holds you even when you don't believe it. Even when I couldn't see His hand, was shelter. The silence wasn't distance, it was peace. Even when I couldn't see his hand, it was the hand that would not cease. I look back now across the years of wandering, and I see what I could not see then. The doors that closed were saving me from something. The losses were preparing me for when the blessing came that only empty hands could hold, when the healing came that only broken hearts could feel, the road that looked like ruin in the living was the road that made the destination real. I won't pretend I always understand his ways. I won't pretend the questions have all cleared, but I have seen enough of what was hidden to trust what hasn't yet appeared. 'Cause every valley I have walked without an answer eventually opened to a view, and the God who walked beside me in the darkness is the same God walking every step with you. Even when I couldn't see his hand, I know now it was never not right there. Even when I couldn't hear him calling, he was whispering my name into the air. And I will walk the valley still before me with a different kind of confidence and peace, because the hand I couldn't see was always with me, and that hand will never, never cease. I was not looking for God when he found me. I was running the other direction, but that is the nature of a love that seeks. I had written off the faith of my childhood as a story that I'd grown too old to need. I had replaced the altar with ambition and told myself that I was finally free. Free from rules and from the weight of expectation. Free from every Sunday morning obligation. But the freedom that I found was just a different kind of hollow, and the hunger didn't leave. changed location. I was looking for the thing I'd thrown away in every place it could not be. And the God I thought I'd left behind had never once stopped looking after me. Here's the God who finds the lost, who leaves the 99 to find the one, who crosses every desert, every distance, and does not stop until the searching's done. I was not too far, I was not too broken, I was not too gone for grace to reach. He is the God who finds the lost, and lost is exactly what I used to be. The night he found me wasn't a dramatic moment. No lightning bolt, no voice from up above. Just a quiet evening full of nothing, and the sudden overwhelming sense of love. Like someone had been standing in the doorway of every room I'd run to and away. Patient and unbothered by my running, certain that turn around one day. If you have been running, let me tell you what I know. The God you left behind you never left. He's been keeping pace with every mile of your wandering. He's been breathing life into your every breath. You don't have to find him, he has found you. You don't have to be worthy or be whole. You just have to stop the running for a moment and let the love of God come find your soul. He is the God who finds the lost, who never once gave up the search for me, who loved me in the wandering and the wasted years, who came and found me where I didn't wanna be. And now I am the found who once was missing, and every day I wake up knowing this is true. He is the God who finds the lost, and he is looking, he is coming. He is coming after you. I've done things I am not proud of. I have been less than who I was created to be. And I have learned learned that grace is not a reward for the righteous. It is a rescue for the rest of us. I have stood at the edge of my own wreckage and looked at what my choices left behind. The people that I hurt without intending, the better man I kept on failing to find. I built the mask so carefully for Sunday, presented something polished to the pew, but behind the clean and pressed and Sunday morning version, there was someone I was ashamed to show to you. And yet you knew, you always knew, every crack behind the carefully kept wall. You knew the whole of me before I showed you. And you loved me, you loved all of it, you loved all. There is a grace that is greater than my failure, deeper than the debt that I have made. A grace that doesn't ask me to deserve it, a grace that was decided and then paid. Not because I earned the right to mercy, not because I finally got it right. There is a grace that is greater than my failure, and it found me in the middle of my night. I have wasted years and seasons I can't get back. I have burned the bridges I should have kept. I have broken things that couldn't be unbroken, and I have wept the kind of tears that can't be wept enough. But in the space between the breaking and the morning, in the gap between the man I am and should have been, I found a love that didn't need me to be worthy, a love that loved me broken from within. This is not a message for the ones who have it together. This is for the ones who know exactly what they've done, the ones who sit in church and feel the gap between the sermon and the secret life they're living. Everyone, you are not beyond the reach of what he offers. You are not the one exception to his grace. The cross was not for people who deserved it. It was always meant for people in your place. There is a grace that is greater than my failure, and I have tested it with everything I had. There is a grace that covers every season, the good ones and the broken and the bad. And I am standing here
is greater than my failure, and for the rest of my life it will be praised.
I have learned that prayer is not always answered the way we expect, but it is always answered, always. The night my daughter stopped breathing in the hospital, I ran to a hallway and I fell against the wall. I had no theology, no well-constructed prayer. I had nothing but a father's desperate call. I said his name, that's all I had. I said his name like it was every word I knew. And in that hallway with the world collapsing around me, something shifted in the atmosphere and through. She breathed again. The doctor said they didn't understand, but I was on my knees in that hallway, knowing I had reached him and he'd reached back his hand. I called and he answered, not always how I planned, but he was there. I called in desperation, in the midnight, in the breaking, and I found a God who hears and answers prayer. Not a God who sits removed from human suffering, not a God of theory or of doctrine on a page. I called and he answered, and he's been answering ever since that day. I don't claim to understand why some prayers seem to go unanswered or arrive too late. I have held the hands of those whose prayers weren't answered the way they needed, and I won't pretend to explain their weight. But I know what I know from a hospital hallway. I know what I know from the darkest of my nights, that when I have called with everything inside me, I have never called into an empty sky. Maybe you have called and felt the silence. Maybe you have prayed until you had no more. Maybe the answer hasn't looked like what you asked for, and you're not sure what prayer is even for. Keep calling, just keep calling. Not because the answer always comes the way you need, but because the God who made you hears you, and he is working in ways you cannot see. May be coming through a different door,
in a hallway with my daughter's life on the line. I called and he answered, and he has been answering through all of time. And I will keep on calling through whatever comes before me, through every valley and every mountain, and each night I called and he answered. I called and he answered, and the answer was his presence and his light.
I have stood at the foot of the cross in my mind 1,000 times, and every time I am undone by what was done there for someone like me. I try to understand the love that hung there willing, the choice that could have chosen differently, the hands that form the mountains and the oceans, stretched out and nailed for someone such as me. I cannot hold the weight of it for long. It's too enormous for the mind to contain. Let the God who breathed the universe to be in would enter it and suffer and remain, not for the worthy, not for the deserving, but for every broken soul beneath the sky, for everyone who ever chose the darkness. He chose the cross, he chose to go and die. The cross was more than I deserved, more love than I had language to receive, more grace than all my failure could have earned, more mercy than I had the faith to believe. And yet he went, and yet he stayed, and yet he cried my name into the dark. The cross was more than I deserved, and it is everything that holds my heart. I think about the darkness of that Friday, the disciples scattered, hope dissolved to grief. How everything they'd built their lives around had ended on a hill beyond belief. And then the Sunday morning changed the story. The stone rolled back the grave, unable to hold the death that looked like ending was a doorway, and everything that God had promised now was told. I don't know how to
as high as what was done. So I offer what I have, which is my living, my broken, grateful, ordinary days to the sun. Every morning that I wake is an act of worship. Every kindness is a thank you for the cross. Every time I love the people hard to love, I am reaching for the one who loved the lost. Because the cross demands a life that answers, not in perfection, not in earned esteem, just a life that keeps on pointing back to Friday and to Sunday and to everything between. The cross was more than I deserved. It always will be more than I can say. More love than I have lifetimes to repay. More grace than fades with any passing day. And when I stand before Him in the ending, I will have only one thing in my hand. Not my record, and not my own righteousness, but the cross is where I stand. The cross was more than I deserved, and it was everything, and it was enough.
Before I drew my first breath, before my mother knew my face, He already knew my name. I don't know how to hold that, but I'm learning to live inside it. I was reading through the Psalms on a rainy afternoon, the kind of day that slows you down enough to hear. And I landed on the words about being formed in the hidden place, being known before the world knew I was here. And something cracked open in my chest while reading, not in grief, but in a kind of overwhelmed, that the God who holds infinity had counted every detail of the life I hadn't lived. He knew the days that would undo me. He knew the loves that I would lose and find. He knew the prayers I'd pray at 3 a.m. in anguish, and He loved me then with all of that in mind. He knew my name before I knew His. He wrote my story before I turned the page. He knew the chapters I would want to hide. There are days I feel invisible and nameless, lost inside the noise of being alive. Like one small, unremarkable collection of fears and hopes just trying to survive. And then I come back to the song and to the knowing, to the truth that I was made, not an accident. That the hands that shaped the mountains shaped me also. And every moment of my life was given and was meant. You are not a name that God has trouble placing. You are not a face He has to search to find. You are written on the palms of the Almighty. You are always, always, always on His mind. When the world forgets your birthday and your struggle, when you feel like no one sees you where you stand, remember that the God who made the heavens holds your name within His scarred and open hand. He knew my name before I knew His, knowing that it's changed the way I live. I am not an afterthought or an accident. I am known and I am loved, and I am His. He knew my name in every dark and broken season. He knew my name before I'd done a thing. He knew my name before I knew His. And knowing that is everything. If you had told me 10 years ago that I would still be standing today, I would not have believed you. But grace has a way of outlasting our doubts. I have been to the bottom of my own undoing. I have seen the place where everything runs out. I have sat with nothing left but a borrowed hope and the thinnest, most unlikely thread of doubt. I have buried people I was sure would outlive me. I have watched the life I built come apart. I have held the broken pieces of a future that no longer fit the shape inside my heart. And yet here I am, still on this side of the morning, still drawing breath when I should have been done. Not because I was stronger than the darkness, but because of what the Lord has always done. plan. Still standing because when the ground gave out beneath me, He reached down and was my solid land. Every year I should have fallen, He was faithful. Every night I should have quit, He held the line. I am still standing because of His grace, and not 1 inch of that standing is mine. I have heard the testimonies of the faithful, the ones who walked through fire and came through clean. And I used to wonder if I had that kind of courage, if I could survive the things that they had seen. Now I know that courage wasn't really the ingredient. It was surrender more than strength that got them through. The willingness to fall completely into mercy, to let grace do what willpower cannot do. If you are barely standing, this is for you. If you are running on a grace you cannot feel, if the only reason you are here is that He held you through a storm you still aren't sure was real, then you already know the thing I'm singing. You already know the grace I'm talking of, the kind that holds you when you have stopped holding, the unrelenting, unreasonable love. You are a testimony in the making. Your survival is a sermon being preached. Every day you make it through the impossible. Is grace that put a miracle within your reach. I am still standing because of His grace, and I will say it every day until I'm gone. Still standing when the evidence said otherwise. Still standing because He kept me standing on. Not the version of myself I thought would make it, not the strong one or the faithful or the whole, just a broken man held up by something greater. Still standing because grace would not let go.
Spend much time thinking about heaven in the theological sense, but I think about it in the human sense, in the sense of reunion, of finally being fully known and fully loved all at once. My Father went before me On a Thursday in October, the leaves were just beginning to let go. He took my hand and smiled like he could see something coming. And then he left for somewhere I don't know. I stood there in the quiet of that hospital room, holding her hand that was already somewhere else. And for the first time, heaven wasn't just a doctrine. It was somewhere that I needed for myself. Because heaven is where he is. Heaven is where the ones we love are waiting. Heaven is the place where all the goodbyes end, and love goes on without the separating. What heaven must feel like, I think about it more the older that I get. What heaven must feel like, to finally see the face of the one who never left, to be completely known and completely loved together, to lay down every burden at the door. What heaven must feel like, to be home at last and never leave no more. I think about the people who have gone before me, my father and his father, and the ones I lost too young. I think about the reunion at the table, all the unfinished conversations finally sung. I think about the moment at the end of all my searching, when I finally see the face I've prayed toward all my life. And every question I have carried through the darkness dissolves inside a love too large for strife. I am not afraid of dying. I have made my peace with going, not because I have it all together here, but because the one who holds what comes beyond the ending is the same one who has held me through the years. And if heaven is simply being fully in his presence, if heaven is the absence of the distance I have felt, then I am more than ready for the journey and the crossing, more than ready for the love I've always longed to feel. Save me a seat at the table, Daddy. I'll be there in the time that God allows, and the years between the going and the seeing will be nothing in the light of that somehow. What heaven must feel like, I carry it like a hope beneath my days.
What heaven must feel like,
To walk into the fullness of his gaze, to see the scars that purchased my way what heaven must feel like. I'm gonna find out someday. And until then, I will live here with intention. I will love the ones I have while I have them still. Because heaven is coming, heaven is certain, and the God who promised heaven always will.
This is the song at the end of the album and the beginning of the rest of my life. Everything I have sung was leading here to this one simple truth. He carried me through all of it. He carried me. When I look back across the road that brought me here, I see a man who should have fallen many times, who walked through valleys that had no visible exit, who lost his way on more than several climbs. I see the nights I spent in doubt and in confusion, the days I spent pretending I was fine. I see the grace that met me in the broken places, the faithfulness that walked beside me all this time. And I wanna say it plainly, I wanna say it clearly, before I reach the final note of this last song, that nothing I survived was by my own ability, that every step I stood on, He was all along. He carried me, He carried me through every storm and shadow and long night. He carried me, He carried me. He turned the darkest darkness into light. Through the doubt and through the failure and the grief, through the seasons when I gave Him little faith to work with, He carried me, He carried me. And I will never stop declaring it. I think about the people who will hear this in a car or in a kitchen, or alone at 3 a.m., maybe in the middle of a thing that feels unsurvivable, maybe in the place I've also been. And I want this song to find you in the valley. I want it to arrive like a hand extended in the dark, to say that someone else has walked where you are walking, and was carried out the other side with a new heart. This is not a faith of perfect mornings and easy living. This is not the testimony of a man who had it right. This is just a broken man who kept on coming back to Jesus. who found that love was longer than his longest doubt, who found that every time he was completely finished, God was only getting started figuring him out. So if you don't know where to put your hand tonight, if you don't know who to call when you're undone, call the name that I've called in every darkness. He will answer. He is already on his way. He'll come. He carried me through everything I've told you in these songs. He carried me, and I have never walked entirely alone. Through the valley and the shadow and the doubt and all the failure, through the grief that had no bottom and the fear that had no name. He carried me. He carried me. He carried me. He is carrying me still. And every song I sing from here to heaven will say the same. It will always say the same. He carried me.
He carried me.
He carried you.
He's carrying us still.
That's the whole story. That's everything.